Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. Last episode, Data dove into the Dancing Dragon dungeon, and he almost completed it, but time ran out, so he's taking a second dive in here. He doesn't have much left in the dungeon to do. Basically just needs to finish a small little section of the map and defeat the boss. To get that last section of the map, he's going to have to put to use his slingshot, the item of this dungeon that allows him to hit targets from far away, which allows him to hit stuff like that switch, which changes the track and finally allows him to go where he needs to go to finish off this dungeon. So these Wizrobes, you can take them out by hitting them with Gale Seed from our slingshot. And that basically just whoops them out of here. You can call them Windrobes, which is the name that these Wizrobes in Zelda Classics get. Zelda Classics is that like a Mario Maker, but it's for Zelda on the internet. Like I said, I'll eventually play that one day. I have a lot of quests lined up in that, but I have to adjust my capture card for that. I never tried capturing directly from my computer. But yeah, those are basically like they're Wizrobes that shoot spells, but their spells are tornadoes, and when they hit you, they take you back to the beginning of the dungeon. So it's like a combination Wizrobe, Wall Master or Floor Master. A guarded body watches with unguarded eyes. That's a clue for our boss. The boss in this dungeon is revamped Goma. Goma was that crab monster that first appeared in Dungeon 6 in the original Legend of Zelda. In that game, there was a red variety that only took 1 hour to defeat, and then there was the blue one that took 3 arrows. But we don't have arrows in this game. We're gonna have to defeat it by hitting it with with seeds shot from the slingshot. So it's gonna take a lot more to defeat Goma. There's actually 2 ways to defeat Goma. Both have their pros, both have their cons. I'll show off both of them, but not in this episode. The other way I'll show off is when Maverick, Data's brother, does a linked game playthrough and comes over here and after completing his quest in Oracle of Ages. So here's Goma. It's claw there on the big huge one. It's right claw. You can destroy that, hit it with your sword a bunch of times. And if you do that, then you can hit Goma whenever his eye is open. But he'll close his eye more often, and he'll run around more often. And he also will spit out these little creatures out of his mouth that will run around, hit you, and potentially block the seeds that you're shooting at him. So, like I said, the advantage is, you get rid of the claw, get rid of this dangerous attack that he has, but the disadvantage is, you might have to wait a while to hit him. This way, you can take a lot of damage because this attack really hurts you, but the advantage is he never spits out any of those monsters to block your shots, and if you're really good at timing, you're guaranteed to hit him when he lifts his claw to hit you. He also closes his eye a lot less this way, so probably quicker to take him out that way. But there we go, we take him out. And as I said, I will show off the other way to do it when Maverick, Data's brother, comes over after his adventure. And we get our 4th essence of nature, the soothing rain. Bathed in soothing rain, shoots grow into saplings. As always, the Mako tree will come and give us a clue as to where the next essence can be found. And let's see what that clue is. Oh, Data, I too grow in the might under the soothing soil. And he sees a lake shaped like eyeglasses. Well, if we look at our map, to the north of Huan Village is a little lake that kind of looks like spectacles. So it's a spectacle lake, like Spectacle Rock in the original Legend of Zelda. Now, we could have went there to get the power of autumn while we were getting all the other powers in our lot of seasons between episodes, between dungeons 3 and 4. But the game really didn't call for us to go down there, so I didn't bother doing it. Plus, give me something to do between dungeons here. I figured I did enough little mini side quests between dungeon 3 and 4. Save one for between 4 and 5. But basically, we have to get the last power, which is the power of autumn, to get to the next dungeon, because the dungeon, the entrance, is going to be blocked by those mushrooms, and those mushrooms we saw back in Horn Village, basically at the beginning of the game. I had to change the season. I had to go into Horn Village when it was fall, so I could pick up those mushrooms and get that one treasure chest on the far western side of the village. So yeah, we have to be able to turn the season into autumn, so we can pick these mushrooms, and that will allow us to enter like I said, the 5th dungeon. We've got some other things to do in the meantime. Run around and farm some gacha plants. I keep a little track in my notes where I planted all the gacha seeds, and just come back and pick them up. Also need to get more scent seeds there, because you can trade the scent seeds along with the ore down in Subrosia to get more gacha seeds. And we'll be heading down to Subrosia. And once again, we need to head there to get to the Temple of Seasons, so we can get that power of autumn. So this seems like a kind of a rare area to plant. Let's keep going. To the south there, we have another gacha plant to pick up. Plant another seed here then. And to the right, there's another cave that we can only reach just like the dungeon 5, in the fall. So that's going to access that cave. Let's warp around and back to Sunken City. Gust seeds, gale seeds. Get another gacha nut. See what we got? Another ring. Quite a few rings. I don't know how many rings I have currently, but I do have notes with all the rings. You can get up to 50 rings of the 64 before you do a linked game. There are 14. There are a few rings that you can only get in the other game. So hopefully I'll get all, like I said, all those 50 rings before I do a transfer over. My baby never sleeps. How can I get him to sleep? Sing him a song or play with him. We'll play with him, so I see if we play, he'll get tired out. Thank you. Well, isn't he a darling baby? So yeah, after Dungeon 4, we have another choice to make with Bipin and Blossom's child. Danny in this case. And if you want him to be a singer, you should obviously have the mother sing to him. I'm going to have her play with him, because that could help him develop into the warrior that I'm thinking of making him. So like I said, there's different paths. He can be a warrior, he can be a slacker, he can be a gacha farmer just like his father, or finally he could be that singer. And the singer can choose one of two songs to sing, so thought about maybe doing a singer for both Data and Maverick, and then just choosing a different song, but... So we got another one of those jewels. We're finally able to reach this area because we got the slingshot. Now, I'm gonna get some more of those seeds. Need some more scent seeds. They're not there on the tree, just leave the screen and hop back. Here we go, we fill them up. We're kind of close to where we need to go. Like I said, we need to head to north of Huan Village to this lake. We made a quick stop here earlier when we had Ricky, our animal companion, to get a piece of heart. You don't necessarily have to have Ricky to get it. All you need is the Rock's Feather. You can get it a little early if you have Ricky. Let's change the season. Head down south here. We're going to find another entrance to Subrosia. This sign, it says rock mushroom petri fungus, pick and fall only. If we would head north, where those two screens are that we haven't been to yet, they're still blocked off, you'll see a cave that's obviously Dungeon 5, and it's blocked by those mushrooms, so basically the game's telling you a clue, hey man, you need to go back to Subrosia, get that autumn. So here we are. Everyone to gather rocks at the temple up north. There are nice sized rocks near the temple up north. Melted down, these furnaces can melt any metal. Right now I'm melting and mixing 2 kinds of ore. That's going to be a little sub-quest we can do a little bit later, mixing 2 types of ore to improve our shield. I did end up buying a second shield, because remember, in the last dungeon, my shield got eaten. This is the sign Subrosia. Have broken any shines? Of course not. Who could? They're so lovely. Do not see eye to eye. When we get the level 2 sword, the Noble Sword, you can actually smash signs by hitting them with a sword. If you destroy 100 signs, you can go back to him and get a ring, the sign ring. Basically says that, you know, you destroyed a bunch of signs. Speaking of destroying things, we went to the Temple of Seasons as soon as we got the Rock Feather. And we went to where the Power of Autumn was. But there was some Brosias there, and they were saying that they can't get in because there was these rocks blocking the way. They need a bomb flower. Well, now it's time for us to collect that bomb flower, which is just to the south here. In this area that was accessible by that new entrance to Subrosia. So now we can run back to the temple and give this bomb flower to the Subrosias there. They said that to be careful with that bomb flower, but you don't really have to, I guess, be careful. I'm thinking of, I haven't played the game, because I'm not a 3D game kind of person, but I have seen people play it. The Castlevania 64, there's on one of the levels, you have to blow up a wall, and you need nitroglycerin, and if you pick up the vial and if you jump or get hit while holding that vial, like, you automatically die. So I'm thinking of that, but luckily in this game, no such thing. You can get hit and that bomb flower ain't gonna blow up. Now, I just got another 50 ore chunk to the southeast corner there, where that volcano is, and the one portal. There's a few 50 ore chunks that I can pick up here. One is still out of reach, but we'll get it eventually. There were 750 ore chunks in total, in set places in the underground here. We can get another 50 ore chunk. We can get 50 ore chunks by also completing the Subrosia dance. This guy says he smells ore chunks nearby. Well, that's kind of a clue. There's one right there. Corner. And those guys, the subversions who stole your feather, you can get a Gasha seed or a 50 ore chunk if you keep playing their game. So I will go back and do that eventually. Get both of those rewards. Someone said there's good ore chunks by the temple. Well, there's one of them there by that volcano. And there's going to be another one right to the right of the entrance of the temple. And just Dicks and Dotas were going away. So in this corner here, dig there, we got another one. Like I said, there's one more, but we need another item to reach it. And that item will get in the next dungeon. We'll talk to these guys again. The ore is all in chunks. We're gathering chunks of ore to melt the furnaces. Oh, that's a bomb flower. Thanks. Okay, let's break it. Close up the rocks. That was great. Now I have plenty, thanks to you. If you ever need any ore melted, come to the furnaces. And we know where the furnaces are, and we will be heading there eventually. Once we get the item in the next dungeon, then you can start basically doing this little mini side quest to melt two ores, the red and the blue ore together. And then we take it to the smithy shop, and then we'll upgrade our shield. And then from then on, if shield can still be eaten even if it's upgraded by lifelikes, but if the shield get eaten, from then on, once you upgrade it, the upgraded shield will be available for purchase in the shops. And it's only 50 at the shop, 50 rupees, so it's still kind of cheap. I guess they expect to get your shield eaten quite a bit. First game, the only shield that can get eaten was your magic shield. Your base shield was, I guess the lifelikes didn't like it. They considered that the wooden shield, which is why it can't block fireballs. Because, fire would hit the wood and cause it to go on fire. But the iron shield can, which is the upgraded shield, the magic shield, that can block the fireballs like Zora's fire. Kind of same thing here. Although there's that nice Zora's ring that keeps you from getting injured by Zora's fire. Alright, I'm taking this weird exit here. You're like, why would I go here? Well, because now that I have that quest to whatchamacallit, to defeat those 4 legendary beasts. There's a beast to the south, one of the gold beasts to the south. So if you're here, I'm kind of in the area, I might as well take it out right now. I don't really get to go back to this place often, so I saw an opportunity, so here we go. So I didn't really plant another Gasha seed in the field over there to the left of that floodgate key. But we want to change the season here to summer. There's one of those beasts, one for each season. So this will be the first one that we take out. And it'll be the gold octorok. The gold beasts behave the same way as just their regular counterparts. The only thing different about them is they have a ton of hit points. So you'll notice it's going to take a lot of sword swings to defeat this gold octorok. There he is, the gold octorok. The next one we'll end up taking out the gold moblin. He's by level 2. So he's just trapped in the corner somewhere and wail away on him. Here we go. Dork. we're back to Mon Village, and we'll just get a whole bunch of rings appraised, and then we can start back here in the next episode, because we're very close to the edges of Dungeon 5, like the Mako-chi told us. Get a few new rings, a Subrosia ring, one of those, an Octorock ring, an Octorock ring, bunch of those bunch of rings that basically don't do nothing, just change your sprite. So, save our game, and one more of those jewels to pick up. That jewel, even though we know where it's at now, and we can kind of get there, you can't pick up the jewel from the person until after you do Dungeon 5, so we're going to start Dungeon 5 next episode. Bye!